सदाशिवसमारम्भां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। श्रीचिद्घन गणेशाय नमो मह्यम्। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृक्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहन्मत्वन्यत् इति मे निश्चिता मतिः। So we are looking at the साधन चतुष्ट संपत्ति अधिकारित्वम इत्यादि and what is the sakshat sadhana. When we looked at the prayojana is moksha, and there we are looking at the sakshat sadhana now. So sakshat sadhana is said the shrotriya indriya sambandha mahavakya, vedanta vakyam, in which mahavakya, because we are interested in aparoksha jnana, not paroksha jnana. The Vedanta Vakyas have Avantar Vakya as well as Mahavakyas. Avantar Vakya leads to Paroksha Jnana, whereas Mahavakya leads to Aparoksha Jnana. So in conclusion, he said, if Asti Pada is used, then it will lead to Paroksha Jnana, whereas if Asi is used by the Guru, then the Shishya understands as Asmi, and thereby he has aparoksha jnana. Atayeva mahavakyena avyavahita pratyak brahma aparoksha jnanam eva jayate natu paroksham iti. So mahavakyena, with the mahavakya where asi has been used, aikya between jiva and brahma has been shown by asi pada, and this jiva is avyavahita. Therefore brahma is understood as myself by the listener, thereby it generates the jnana which is born is aparoksha. Aparoksha jnanam eva jayate mahavakyena natu paroksham. Now there is a dvitiya akshepa samadhana. Dvitiya akshepa was what? If you look at dvitiya akshepa, kevala vakyanyeva yadya aparoksha jnanam janeyehu tarhi vyarthani syu shravana mana nidhyasanani iti. If the Mahavakya Shravana, which is through the Shrotrendriya, connected to the Shrotrendriya, that itself, the Mahavakya itself were to generate Aparoksha Jnana, which you have established now in the first point, Samadhana, then what is the use of Shravana Mana Nididhyasana? They would become purposeless. That is the Dvitiya Akshepa. There is a Samadhana to that. Siddhanti answers, Yattu Uktam Mahavakyena Aparoksha Jnanotpatyangikare Aparoksha Jnanotpatyadikarane Asambhavanadyat Anutpattehe Shravanadinam Vayarthyam Syaditi Tadasat. It's not true that Shravana Mana Nididhyasana would be purposeless. If Mahavakya itself were to give rise to, if we accept Aparoksha Jnanotpatyangikare Mahavakyena eva, just by Mahavakya, Kevala Mahavakyena, Aparoksha Jnanotpatyangikare, Aparoksha Jnanotpatyadikarane, Asambhavanadyanutpattehe. Then, because the Aparoksha Jnana has taken place in the Adhikarana where there was Ajnana, that Ajnana is gone now, Aparoksha Jnana has taken place, then in that Adhikarana, in that locus, you cannot have Asambhavana or Viparita Bhavana. There cannot be a thinking which was erroneous earlier, that I cannot be Brahma. Dvaita Bhavana which was there, and Advaita was thought to be impossible. Viparita Bhavana was so dridha that I would consider myself as a samsari jiva. Thereby, these possibilities, even the asambhavana, even the possibility of the thought of impossibility of Aikya, Advaita, or Viparita Bhavana where Jivatva Bhava was there, all these are possible when? Only when there is Ajnana. When Ajnana is taken away by Aparoksha Jnana, their immediacy is there, Jivan Mukti is there, then where is the possibility of Asambhavana and Viparita Bhavana? Those doshas are no longer there. So Shravanadi, which you have said, you the Siddhanti, who has said that Shravana and Ityadi, Shravana Man Nididhyasana will take away Asambhavana and Viparita Bhavana. Now they are not there at all in the Adhikarana. So where will they work now? Shravanadinam Vayartham Syat iti tad asat. That is incorrect, says the Siddhanti. Why? He gives an example that even then there is a possibility. Sometimes there may be a Viparita Bhavana which will work. Even for a Jnani, Aparoksha Jnana is there, but then there is a possibility of doshas continuing the way they were there, and Jivatva Bhava crops up again and again every now and then. The example given by Bhagavan Vidyaranyacharya here, in this case specifically with Aparoksha Jnana. In Jivan Mukti Viveka, there is a Purva Paksha which says that Yajnavalkya, if you are discussing Yajnavalkya in Brihadaranyaka, he went to Janaka's court when Janaka announced that I will give 1,000 cows decorated with gold ornaments to whoever wins over this debate. And Yajnavalkya wanted the cows obviously decorated with the ornamentation. And he went and said, even before the debate, he asked his Shishya Varga to take away the cows. He says, I am anyway going to win it, or I have as good as won it, you take them away. He was so confident about his jnana. He had conviction. Now the Purva Pakshi says that he had this greed. Lobha was there. Thereby his jnana cannot be aparoksha, it is paroksha. This is what the Purva Paksha points out. Purva Pakshi points out in Jivan Mukti Viveka. There, Bhagavan Vidyaranyacharya says, no, it is not true. He, whether or not he had lobha is a question which is debatable. We'll look at that. We need not look at that. But whether he had paroksha jnana or aparoksha jnana, there is no question about it that Yajnavalkya had aparoksha jnana. The hetu he gives that we have received jnana through that Brihadaranyaka where Yajnavalkya is the Acharya. He is answering questions in the Sabha. We have learned, and he says we have got mukti, which is aparoksha jnana. We have got aparoksha jnana, and the Acharya has to have aparoksha jnana there. So he uses anyatha anupapatti, uses that and shows that Yajnavalkya had aparoksha jnana. Then what about his so-called doshas which are there, which we see? Yes, they were there. That is the reason he took Vidvat Sannyasa. Sannyasa is recommended there. Even after Aparoksha Jnana, there may be Viparita Bhavana continuing, and during those times, the Jnani is a little away from his Swarupa. Thereby, to remain in the Swarupa, Nishtha has to be there. That Nishtha is lacking. All right. That is why even after conviction, Viparita Bhavana may work due to vasanas, which are acquired across Anadi Kala Janmas. Here the example given is Bharchu. Bharchu is a minister to a Raja. So Kaschana Raja Swamatyam Bharchu Namakam Chakshusha Pashyannapi Viparita Bhavanaya Yathana Viveda. Yathana Viveda Tam Bharchum. Tatha Mahavakyena ityadi. So Tatha. the story is going to be covered later. The footnote says that it will be covered in Dashama Purusha Katha that we saw in the last patha, that is covered in the 4th chapter, Chaturtha Taranga, whereas this Iyam Katha, Panchama Tarange Vivriyate. This Katha will be talked about there, but just to see, just in Sankshepa, nothing much there. This Bharchu was a minister to the Raja, the king, who liked the minister a lot. He was impressed with him and he liked him a lot. The others were jealous. So it seems they nabbed him and hid him somewhere. They took him away. They left him somewhere. When he came back roaming around, and they told him that the Bharchu is dead to the Raja. Raja was obviously upset, but then time goes on. But when he saw Bharchu who came back, Raja, even seeing the Bharchu, Pratyaksha Pramana is working. It is Aparoksha Jnana. He is looking at Bharchu who is Pratyaksha. Like this Aparoksha Jnana, which is Pratyaksha. Aparoksha Jnana is Pratyaksha. Nobody needs to tell you. It is not mediate. There is nothing in between that is telling you. When you listen to the Mahavakya, that time the Jnana has to be Aparoksha. Because I know who I am really. I've inquired into it. I know it is Pratyaksha to me. And the Mahavakya which I have heard, that is saying that you are. So it has to be Aparoksha. It cannot be Paroksha, which has established earlier. Similarly, this Pratyaksha Jnana is compared now to the Raja looking at Bharchu, which is Pratyaksha. Nobody needs to tell him that this is Bharchu. He knows Bharchu. He is seeing Bharchu. His Chakshu is Pramana there. Chakshusha Pashyannapi. Pratyakshena Pashyannapi. Pratyakshataya Pashyannapi. Viparita Bhavanaya. What is this Viparita Bhavana? No, he is dead. It is set in his mind that Bharchu is dead. It can't be Bharchu. Viparita Bhavanaya Yatha Viveda. It has to be someone else. It is not Bharchu. Similarly, in the Prakruta, in the context, even if I know that I am Brahma, clearly, due to Viparita Bhavana, I say sometimes, no, it is not possible. I am Jiva. I cannot be Brahma. Or the Deha Bhava is so strong that it takes me away from my Nishtha of Aham Brahmasmi. Thereby, comparison works there. Yathana Vivedatam. How he refuses to recognize, even knowing directly, immediately available, but still Pratyaksha is countered by the Viparita Bhavana, which is set in that Bharchu is. It can't be Bharchu because Bharchu is dead. Dead men don't walk around. Tatha Mahavakyena Brahma Paroksha Jnanotpattau api Yasya Antakarane Asambhavanadi Doshaha Asambhavanadi Doshaha Pratibandakaha Vartante Tasya Sakalankam Jnanam Naiva Phalaya Kalpate. So this Jnana which is along with these doshas, Sakalanka, it Phalaya Naiva Kalpate. They don't result in this Ananda Swarupatvam, which is the entire search. Phalaya na eva kalpate. Nishtha lacking, one cannot get mukti. So that is the idea here. There is Viparita Bhavana which is possible. Asambhavana also. It can't be Bharchu. Similarly, I can't be Brahma. No, Bharchu is dead. Therefore, it has to be someone else. Here also, no, I am this Deha. I cannot be Brahma. I continue to be different. This is the idea which comes back again and again and places an obstacle, pratibandakaha vartante, for the jnana, after the jnanotpatti also, for the nishtha, nitaram sthitihi. In that jnana, it is not possible for one to stay, and thereby tasya sakalanka jnanam naiva phalaya kalpate. Ataha प्रतिबंधकी भूत दोष निवृत्त्यर्थम तेन श्रवणादिकम अवश्यम आवर्तनीयम. Therefore, he has to definitely continue with Shravana Manana Nididhyasana till there is nivritti of for the purpose of nivritti and till the nivritti of these doshas which are placing these obstacles. Pratibandhaki bhuta. It may not appear to be an obstacle when one has jnana. So, apratibandhakam. Apratibandhakam, pratibandhaki, pratibandhakam bhavati. Apratibandhakam yat tad pratibandhakam bhavati iti pratibandhaki bhuta. It can be pullinga, dosha is pullinga. So, apratibandhakaha pratibandhakaha bhavati. Those doshas which were not seen as pratibandhaka, they were not pratibandhaka because they were not manifest in jnana avastha. After jnanotpatti, when there is no doubt remaining, there is no issue with nishtha. One is just sitting around idle and the jnana is working. There is nothing else there. There is absolutely no doubt that I am Brahma. So, apratibandhaka. Doshas, even if they are there, I don't care about them. Why? Because they are in the anatma. I have nothing to do with it. So they are apratibandhaka. However, what happens is that when they start working, they start manifesting in the antakarana, and I am unable to separate due to strong vasanas. The vishayas drag the indriyas, indriyas drag the antakarana. Antakarana starts acting like manaha. Antakarana has no bandwidth for the buddhi to work. Viveka goes for a toss. What happens then? That time, apratibandhakaha yaha dosha, otherwise apratibandhikaha ye doshaha. All of those start manifesting and then they take away the nishtha. Thereby, pratibandhakaha bhavati. That is the chuyartha here. Abhuta tadbhave, chvi pratyaya is added. Abhuta tadbhave, what was not there has come back. What was not there is there. Doshas which were not there, they are there. Doshas which were not pratibandhaka, I have become pratibandhaka now. So, pratibandhaki bhuta dosha. Tesham nivrityartham. Tesham doshanam nivrityartham tena jnanina shravanadikam avashyam avartaniyam. It should be practiced by the jnani, shravana ityadi, to counter the asambhavana and viparita bhavana which may keep on cropping up. Yasya tu punaha. However, on the other hand, yasya tu punaha buddho mahabhagyavashat. Mahabhagya is earned. It is not fate which is random. With lot of sadhana in this janma, earlier janmas, many janmas, punaha buddho mahabhagyavashat, which has earned, tapped, the grace which has been tapped, starts working, the punya starts fructifying. Aneka janma krita. Bhagwan Shankaracharya, Bhagavad Padacharya says in the Viveka Chudamani, the second verse, which is the Sutra Bhuta verse, Aneka janma. It takes a lot of janmas. It is not just available anytime you want moksha. Even the Advaita Vasana itself is not possible without the Aneka Janma Punya. Aneka Janma Punya accrued across many janmas. That is Mahabhagya. And Mahabhagya Vashat Buddho Ragadveshadi Karani Bhuta Asambhavanadi Doshaha Naiva Vidyante. Yasya. There may be one of case Kachid Dhiraha, says the Upanishad. Buddho Mahabhagya Vashat. Due to that, what happens? In the Antakarana, there are no Ragadvesha ityadi. Ragadveshadi Karani Bhuta Asambhavanadi Dosha. Asambhavanadi doshas will lead to what? Asambhavana, Viparita Bhavana will take grasp of the person as an individual now. Having become the individual, he is no longer really in the Pratyagatma understanding. Understanding is with this mix-up, this Mishri Karana which has happened, which cannot really happen, should not happen. but it is Anubhava Siddha, so you have to accept it. That yes, I have Deha Bhavana. Due to vasanas, it will come back. When it is there, then Raga Dveshadi will manifest. When they manifest, then one is taken away by them. However, Ragadveshadi Karanibhuta Asambhavanadi Dosha Yasya Naiva Vidyate, Yasya Jnaninaha Uttamadhikarinaha, because Mahabhagyavasha, that Punya is so much, it is very easy for him to gain Sadhana Chatushte Sampatti. A couple of Mahavakyas work well, themselves they work. Just one Mahavakya may work. Tasya Shravanadi Vayarcham Ishtameva. Then if you say, oh Purva Pakshi, if you say, yes, they will be useless, let them be useless. We don't have to say that, oh, Vedas are there, we have to respect it, and we have to continue with Shravana. Need not continue with Shravana. If he does not need it, he does not need it. He is already a Mukta. What is the problem there? It is Ishta. Because even if you say there is no Mahabhagya, and thereby Asambhavana, Viparita Bhavana are there for masses, even for adhikaris, madhyama adhikaris or manda adhikaris. I mean, Yajnavalkya had it. What to talk about the general populace? We are definitely nowhere close to, even unimaginable, not even swapne api na shakyate. That kind of comparison is not possible with Yajnavalkya. That Yajnavalkya had Asambhavana and Viparita Bhavana. May not be Asambhavana, Viparita Bhavana is there. At least in Janaka's court, it is seen the ego manifesting. If at all it appears so. Whether he had it or not is, nobody can make that judgment call, but it appears so. And he took to Vidvat Sannyasa after that. The story goes on. Thereby, Ragadveshadi are going to manifest even for the masses. They definitely manifest even after Jnanotpatti. They will block the Ananda Swarupa, they will block the person's Anantyatvam, Anantyam, and Anantatvam being blocked, one will start searching for it outside. This is the journey which is there for everyone. Even after becoming a sadhaka, even after Jnanotpatti, because most of us are Madhyama adhikari at the most, otherwise Manda adhikaris. We don't have upasana, we don't have sadhana chaturta sampatti. How will it work? Therefore, what Purva Pakshi says is right. However, one-off case, if Shravanadi Vayarcham, that is Ishtam. Shravanadi will become purposeless for that kind of person, because even for the Manda and Madhyama adhikari, when Jnanotpatti takes place and Nishtha is earned through the sadhanas, which are Sadhana Chatushte Sampatti, to complete the Sadhana Chatushte Sampatti which was lacking before Jnanotpatti, which did not allow the Jnana to be Sthira, one has to continue those. And one need not go to the earlier sadhanas now, because Jnana is there. Earlier Karma Yajnadi, they are not necessary. Vivekadi, to tap that, they will become Dhrida by Shravanadi. By mere abhyasa of Shravana Manan Nididhyasana continuing, they will go away. Viparita Bhavana will go away. Asambhavana, if it is there, that will go away. All these Vasana Kshaya, Manonasha, this is going to lead to Nishtha. And then when Nishtha is there, will you say, no, let the Shravanadi continue? It is not needed. When Nishtha is there, he does not have any Viparita Bhavana, he does not have any Bheda, no Shravana is needed. Nididhyasana has fructified. Why would he need Shravana? So in such cases, when Shravanadi are accepted to be not needed because they have resulted in Phala, then to one whom that Phala is already attained by Mahavakya, it is okay that Shravanadi are not needed. It is Ishta for us, Ishtapatti. Evancha Jnanasya Sakshat Karanam Mahavakyameva na Shravanadi. And therefore, by this Ishtata of Vayarthyam of Shravanadi, we don't have any problem to say that they are Vyartha for a Jnani. Veda Aveda Bhavati says the Shruti itself. Shruti says that for a Jnani who has Nishtha, where there is no second, ekameva advitiya, to that kind of a jnani, where is the question of Vedas? Veda becomes Aveda. So Shravanadi becomes Vyartha. There is no issue. It is Ishtapatti. Shruti herself says that. Therefore, Sakshat Karana for Jnana is Mahavakya, not Shravanadi. Most Antaranga, Mahavakya. Shravanadi to Jnana Pratibandhaki Bhuta Asambhavnadi Dosha Apanayana Matram Kuryat. And Shravana Ityadi, they take up the they counter the asambhavana, viparita bhavana, which are obstacles to jnana. Jnana occurring also, not occurring also, they'll take away. Tavan matrena shravanadyapi jnana sadhanam iti gaunyavritya uchyate. And what is said by many granthas, many acharyas, which is okay because by gaunyavritti, by secondary usage, when you say that they are supportive, then the supportive also becomes main. They are treated as though main, because without them the main won't work. Mahavakya won't work unless Shravana Manana Nididhyasana take away the Pratibandhakas. Pratibandhakas, when they are there, and they are almost always there, this is the reason we are born, thereby Tavan Matrena Shravanadyapi Jnana Sadhanam iti gaunyavritya uchyate. In a secondary sense, it is said that Shravana Mana Nidhyasana are sadhana to jnana. Tatha vivekadi chatushtayam api shravanadyupakarataya jnana sadhanam ityeva uchyate. Extending that to vivekadi chatushtaya, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, they are also sadhanas. Everywhere they are said to be sadhanas. They make or break the adhikari, thereby they are also needed. And gaunyavritya, tatha eva, gaunyavritya vivekadi chatushtaya api sadhana chatushtaya is also said to be jnana sadhanam, because their phala is shravana. Shravanadi start working only when vivekadi chatushtaya is there. Therefore, they are also said to be kramena jnana sadhanam. Tata cha vivekadi sadhana chatushtaya sampannam eva adhikari iti siddham. Thereby, who is this adhikari now in the Anubandha chatushtaya? Adhikari is vivekadi sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha. Why? Asadharana karana. Without the adhikaritvam, vivekadi sadhana chatushtaya, without the vivekadi sadhana chatushtaya, shravana won't work. If shravana does not work, shravanadi does not work, then mahavakya will not work. Pratibandhakas will be there. Therefore, they are all making or breaking the adhikari and making or breaking the possibility of jnana and moksha. Thereby, adhikari is vivekadi sadhana chatushtaya sampanna. One of case where vivekadi is not needed because of what? Mahabhagya vasha. That is an exception that proves the rule. Thereby, siddham. Vishaya nirupan. What is Vishaya now? Vishaya ayam cha grantaha jiva brahmaikyam pratipadayati. What is the Vishaya of this particular grantha, Vichara Sagara? Jiva Brahma Aikyam Pratipadayati. It reveals the oneness between Jiva and Brahma. Ataha. What is the tippanna there? Jiva Shabdena Jiva Shabda Lakshyartha Kutasto Bodhyaha. By Jiva, it is not the commonly misunderstood Jiva with the Sharira, but Jiva is Shuddha Satchidananda Swarupa. Lakshyartha basically. Jiva Shabda Lakshyartha, not Vachyartha of the Jiva, who is with the body mind sense complex, but Jiva Shabda Lakshyartha, which is Satchidananda Brahma. Kutastaha. Kutavat Tishtati iti Kutastha Bodhya. Should be known as that unchanging Satchidananda Vastu, even when having Tadatmya Sambandha, which is not possible really. Tadatmya Sambandha is not possible between the Sat Swarupa Jivaha and Mithya Sharira. But there is a Pratiti. The Pratiti is Mithya. It is due to the Adhyastha Sambandha. There is Adhyasa which causes Pratiti. That Adhyasa, superimposition of the attributes of the body mind sense complex on one's own Swarupa, and the other way around, is Adhyasa is due to Avidya. So this is the Vishaya. Aikya is the Vishaya. Ataha Pratyak parachitoho aikyam eva asya granthasya vishaya. Therefore, the oneness between the pratyak and parachit. What is this parachit? Is the Paramatma, Chaitanya. The Paramatma also how? It is the oneness of the pratyak Atma and Parabrahma, Parachit. So pratyak is Jiva, Shabda Lakshartha, and Parachit is the Ishvara, Shabda, or the Tatpada. Tatpadartha, but there is Tatpada Lakshartha. Both sides it is in the Vakya Mimamsa, it is Lakshartha. When you land on the Lakshartha on both sides, Tat and Tvam Padartha or Jiva and Brahma Padartha, then you land in the Pratyak Chaitanya on the Jiva side and Parachit on the Ishvara side, which cannot be two. They have to be one. Therefore, Pratyak Parachitoho Aikyam eva asya granthasya vishayah. Sarve Vedaha tameva artham pratipadayanti. Not only this Vichara Sagara, which is based on Upanishads, but entire Veda, all the Veda mantras are tuned towards only one goal. So what is the Tatparya of the entire Shruti? Not only Vedanta, but even Vedas Kramena, because they lead to Chitta Shuddhi, thereby lead to Sadhana Chatushte Sampatti. Therefore, Karma Kanda also has used in the same purpose. So Kramena, they'll also be the sadhana for moksha, not directly through Chitta Shuddhi. Thereby, Sarve Vedaha tameva artham, tameva Aikya Vishayakam artham pratipadayanti, Aikyam pratipadayanti. They also reveal the same Aikya. Itaha anyatha dvaitavadina, ito anyatha dvaitavadina. These dvaitavadis who talk about Dvaita as Satya, different from what is said in the Vedas really. Veda Viruddhartha Vaditvad. These Dvaitavadis are what? They are Veda Viruddha. And being Veda Viruddha, their Dvaita itself, the Dvaita is Veda Viruddha. Shruti is talking about Advaita. They are holding on to Dvaita, which is Anya Pramana Siddha. Anya Sarva Pramana Siddha really. Every other Pramana leads to only Dvaita. That is why you cannot land on Aikya. Pujya Swamiji used to say that you cannot stumble upon yourself. You need Vedas. You cannot stumble upon your Swarupa because you are objectifying. How will you objectify the subject? You cannot objectify the subject. You keep on trying, you cannot stumble upon, because the search is always other than the searcher. He'll always remain separate unless someone points out. And that Guru, led by the Shruti, is the only Pramana. There is no other possibility also. So Dvaitavadinaha Veda Viruddarthatva, because they have concluded without the support of the Shruti, and then they'll handpick Shrutis just like others. All Dvaitavadis are all the others except for the Advaiti. Except for Advaita Darshana, not only the Shad Darshana, in the Shad Darshanas, excluding Advaita Darshana, all the Darshanas, even in Vedanta, the Dvaita and Vishishta Dvaita or Shuddha Dvaita, Dvaita Dvaita, whatever you have, maybe a lot of flavors there, except for the Advaitin, Keval Advaita. All other Vadis are Dvaitis. Not only the Astika Darshana, even the Nastika Darshana, they are Dvaitis. Jainas, Buddhas are all Dvaitis. Buddhas, we say Shunyavadi, oh, they are ahead of Advaitins. No, they are also Dvaitis because they are not Advaitis. You add Nanj to Advaita, you will get Dvaita. Of course, you added, it will cancel. I mean, Dvaita, you add Nanj, you will get Advaita. But those who are not Advaitis are Dvaitis. We can use that definition. One Acharya said very nicely that everyone other than Advaitis are Dvaitis. including Shunyavadis. Dvaitavadinah Veda Viruddhartatvad, Veda Viruddhartattvaditvad. That Vada is what? Arthavada. Actually, it is Viruddha Arthavaditvad. Veda Viruddha Arthavaditvad Veda Bahyaha. Okay, a little, Ninda is done. Shataha, Gudha Viprayakarinah, Gudha Vipriyakarinah, Pratyaksham Stuti Kartara, Parokshecha Ati Dushakaha. What they do if they see with this Dvaita, what they do, they Stuti Kartara, they keep on doing Stuti, all that is fine. Stuti Kartaraha Pratyaksham. We see they do Stutis. So this Bhakti and all should be appreciated. Fine, but Parokshecha Ati Dushakaha. But they continue with what has to be done, not to be done, because it is Veda Viruddha. Dharma they may be following, but in the highest pursuit, what is that? In Kathopanishad, it is said, what did Nachiketa ask? He asked Yamaraja to tell what is Anyatra Dharmad, Anyatra Dharmad. What is beyond dharma and adharma? You talk about that. Don't restrict me to dharma, adharma. I have already gone beyond that. Because the inquisitiveness of what is the swarupa of the Atma will not let you stay with dharma also. Adharma you have long given up. But what happens? You hold on to dharma. Adharma will also come because you want to avoid it. It will be there. So Parokshecha Ati Dushaka, I don't want to spend a little Ninda is not so pleasing to read. It is for Advaita Stuti, we can move on. Shataha, all this, these are words which are a little, this is what Dvaitins do. We should prefer not to do that. We should not fall to their levels. Taihi ayam na virudhyate. We should hold on to Bhagavan Gaudapadacharya's statement, Taihi ayam na virudhyate. Advaita is not opposed to anyone because it is their swarupa. Let them continue with what they do. We just refute their, if they call it as tattva, we refute it and move on. Because in their mind, they may have, the reasoning here is very simple. We should stick to the reasoning than the exact words of insult. The reasoning is that they did not understand Advaita Tattva revealed by Shruti. Therefore, they are holding on to Dvaita. Since they did not understand Advaita, the Mahavakya is not working. When will the Mahavakya not work? When Chitta Shuddhi is lacking, Adhikaritvam is lacking. They are not Adhikaris. There we should not have any doubts. However great the personality, we need not call them as Shata Ityadi, but we can understand that we don't need to go and battle it out, but there should be no doubt that there is Chitta Shuddhi lacking. And Chitta Shuddhi is lacking means that Parokshecha Ati Dushaka, Stuti may continue. They keep on doing Stutis, but within there is Chitta Shuddhi lacking. Because not of that order that other means, but from the moksha perspective, they have not got the highest goal. They are denied that, thereby Ati Dushakaha. This is how we should take it and move on. Prayojana Nirupanam. What is the Prayojana of this Grantha? Prayojana Lakshana. First Prayojana is defined. सर्व प्रपंच कारणीभूत अज्ञानम तत्कार्य दृश्य जातम सर्वम द्वैतंच जनन मरण प्रबंध रूप अखिल दुख निदानत्वात् महान अर्थ इति श्रुति स्मृति. व्हाट इज दिस? महा अनर्थ. महान अर्थ इज महा अनर्थ इति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास अनुभवादि सकल प्रमाण सिद्धम. श्रुति इज अ प्रमाण. Smriti unopposed to Shruti is Pramana. Purana unopposed to Smriti and Shruti is Pramana. Itihasa unopposed to the earlier three is Pramana. Anubhava, Vidvad Anubhava, which is in line with all of these, is Pramana. Sakala Pramana Siddham. What is Sakala Pramana Siddham? Proven by established by all of the Pramanas. Iti. What is Siddha is this Mahanartha. Anartha is Siddha. What is it? Janana Marana Prabandha Rupa Akhila Dukkha Nidanatvat. Becoming the cause. What is Sarva Prapancha Karani Bhuta Ajnanam? Sarva Prapancha Karani Bhuta Ajnanam Tatkarya Drishya Jatam Sarvam Dvaitancha. Ajnana is the karana for the entire prapancha. That ajnana which has avarana shakti covers the swarupa of the Atma, and thereby vikshepa works up. It projects a karya. What is that karya? Drishya jatam sarvam dvaitam. The entire prapancha of duality leading to plurality, subject object division. Mainly that is that Dvaita is subject object division. Yushmad asmat pratyay gocharayoho. So Yushmad asmat pratyay gochara. Yushmad is you. What is you? Not me. If it is not me, it is an object. If it is me, then I am the subject. So asmat pratyay gochara is subject. Everything else, including the sentient beings, are objects. This is the ajnana result. Thereby tatkare drishya jatam sarvam dvaitam cha. What is that? It is maha anartha. The worst of the adversities is because of the subject object division, dvaita. Why is it maha anartha? Janana marana prabandha rupa akila dukkha nidanatvat. Because it is the nidana, it is the reason due to which we have this dukkha. Dukkha continues, akila dukkha. All the dukkha is due to, what is this? This dvaita subject object division itself. I am limited by desha, kala and vastu. Purnatvam cannot be there, thereby ananda is lacking. Only ananta is there, then only sukha will be there. Because alpe sukham nasti, bhuma vai sukham. Alpe sukham nasti, says the Upanishad mantra. Purnatvam alone can be sukha, ananda. Otherwise, janana, marana, prabandha, rupa, akhila dukkha nidanatvat, dvaitam, mahananartha. Iti shruti smriti purana itihasa anubhavadi sakala pramana siddham idrisha anartha nivrittihi paramananda vaptischa moksha iti uchyate. Nivritti from this kind of janana marana prabandha rupa akhila dukkha and paramananda prapti. Paramananda vapti is prapti of paramananda after nivritti from all dukkha. That is moksha. One cannot say, okay, samsara dukkha is gone and I don't have ananda. We've seen ananda is difficult, people are searching for it, but difficult, they don't accept it. Somehow people have an issue by saying that, oh, I am searching for my own sukha. It seems a very selfish goal. But you look at it, there is nothing to be ashamed of this self-centered goal. Everyone is interested in this self-centered pursuit. Even for the sake of others, it is for the sukha, atma. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. It is always for one sarvam priyam bhavati. Everything, even the dukkha of the others cannot be seen by a compassionate guru also. It is his own sukha. In the end, it is his own sukha, because the dukkha of others make the others real. Viparita bhavana works there. Of course, we do not talk about that for a guru, but still, Shruti is pramana. Sarvam priyam bhavati atmanastu kamaya. Only for one's own sake, everything is dear. So ananda has to be there. It cannot be ananda which is like Vishaya Sukha Agantuka. It has to remain Nitya. Paramananda. Therefore, Paramananda avaptischa moksha ityuchyate. Ayameva mokshasya granthasya parama prayojanam. The highest prayojana of this grantha is moksha, which is dukkha nivritti and anartha nivritti. Anartha nivritti and sukha prapti. Nitya sukha prapti. Jnanam tu avantara prayojanam. The jnana is avantara prayojanam. It is secondary. Without jnana, it won't be there. But then moksha, if you get jnana, see, this shows that jnana and moksha, just because one has jnana does not mean that one has moksha. Because pratibandhaki bhuta, asambhavana and viparita bhavana, if they continue, that will not lead to moksha. One should not stop at, oh, I understood it, I have no doubts. Oh, you don't have any doubts, but analyze yourself. Is my life in keeping with it? It may be mithya, all right, but do I have mithyatva nishchaya, which is selective? Is it only when I get what I want, that time I am free? But when I don't get what I want, do I see this jnana leading to staying, or is this jnana lacking, and am I giving into raga dvesha kama krodha ityadi? That shows that jnana itself will not give you moksha unless the viparita bhavana goes. Jnanena moksha, but there should be no obstacle to that jnana to be nitya. Not jnana matra. It will appear to do nothing if the viparita bhavana continues. That is what is called by this anubhava word ityadi, anubhuti. What is it? It is aparoksha jnana, but without the badha. There is no viparita bhavana. Sadhana will take away viparita bhavana. Jnana, that is why Shravana Mana Nididhyasana should continue. पुरुषस्य यद्विषये उत्कटेच्छा जायते तदेव तस्य परमं प्रयोजनं पुरुषार्थ इति च उच्यते. What is purushartha? Moksha is purushartha. Jnana is not listed as purushartha itself. Moksha is purushartha, which has to be ananda sarupa. Jnana does give ananda, but if it does not stay, then nitya jnana, if it isn't, then nitya ananda it won't be. So yadvishaye purushasya utkatesha tivra ichha jayate. With whichever goal there is an intense desire for anyone which is born, tadeva tasya prayojanam. That itself, that goal will be primary, everything else will be secondary, gauna vritya. Sakala jananam cha dukkha nivruttau sukhavaptau cha idrishi ichha sanjayate. Idrishi ichha, this very ichha is there knowingly or unknowingly for everyone. Sakala jananam. Why sakala jananam? Sakala jantunam. For every being there is dukkha nivrutti, desirable, and sukha avapti. Sukha prapti, everyone wants, every being wants it. Purvokta anartha dvaita abhavopalakshita paramananda chideva moksha swarupam. And what is the swarupa of moksha? Chideva. Eva. Not chit along with everything else. Paramananda chit. That chit which is qualified by Paramananda. I am conscious, all right. I know I am conscious. I am existent. But do I have Ananda? Do I understand I have Ananda as my own Swarupa? I am not lacking anything. The search should be called off. Chideva. Paramananda Chideva. Moksha Swarupa. Purvokta anartha dvaita abhava upalakshita. Paramananda. Why Parama? Because it is characterized by the abhava of dvaita, which is anartha as stated earlier. Ataeva moksha parama prayojanam na jnanam. Therefore, moksha is the highest goal of this grantha. Jnana is secondary. Secondary meaning it is definitely needed, but that is, you should not stop here. Dukkha nivruttau anandavaptau cha jnanasya hetutvat. You can stop there. Of course, if there is no nothing else which is blocking, this jnana itself will result in moksha. Finally, also when you take away the obstacles, this jnana itself is resulting in moksha. Dukkha nivruttau anandavaptau avaptau cha jnanasya hetutva. Jnana should lead to this dukkha nivrutti and ananda apti. Tasya dukkha nivruttyananda rupatva bhavacha jnanam avantara prayojanam. If dukkha nivrutti and ananda rupa abhava is there, then jnana has not worked. Thereby jnana is not the goal. This dukkha nivrutti and ananda rupa is the goal. That kind of moksha is the goal. Parama prayojana vaptau yat dwari bhavati tad avantara prayojanam uchyate. What is this parama prayojana? Moksha. What is the means to that? Jnana. Jnanena mokshaha. ज्ञानेन मोक्ष, ज्ञानम एव मोक्ष कदा भवति? ज्ञानम एव मोक्ष is also right when uttama adhikari, very rare, where nothing else is needed there. Jnana itself will be moksha when the chitta shuddhi is so much, there is no pratibandhaka. Pratibandhaka being there, those will be countered by Shravana Mana Nididhyasana. Jnana which is there will start working only then, and then moksha. So prayojana, parama prayojana vaptau yat dwari bhavati, which is the means, that is jnana. Therefore that jnana, tad jnanam avantara prayojanam. Yatha kadali phala praptau tat patra pushpadi. Example is given. I mean, when you have the banana plant, the goal is the banana. You don't want the leaves and flowers, but then they are all there. Without flowering, there won't be a fruit. There are stages, krama, patra pushpa will be there, and through that, then you will get a banana. The fruit finally land on the bananas. So you can't stop that. Okay, I got this patra and pushpa. Let me eat them. You can't eat them. You may eat them, but they are not the goal. Kadali phala prapti. You need kadali phala. एतादृश वेदांत ग्रंथ जनित ज्ञान द्वारा मुक्ति रूप परम प्रयोजन फल प्राप्तो ज्ञानम अवांतर प्रयोजनम भवति. So jnana is a secondary goal. It is a goal nonetheless, but a secondary goal. Primarily we want moksha through jnana. Jnana द्वारा एतादृश वेदांत ग्रंथ जनित ज्ञान द्वारा. It is not jnana which is generated by any other means. It is only due to Vedanta Mahavakya, and that is the basis for this grantha. Therefore mukti rupa parama prayojana phala prapto, towards the attainment of the result in the form of this mukti. And what kind of it is the highest goal, parama purushartha siddhi is through this. Therefore towards that jnanam avantara prayojanam bhavati. It is the secondary goal. Now there are questions to this which we will see in the next part. There are objections. Purva paksha. Sukam nityam saprakasham vyapakam nama rupayo adhishthanam buddhya bodhyam buddher drukyattu nirmalam aparam sarvedanta vidyam pratyak param mahaha tadeva hannamattvanyat iti me nishchitamatihi. Any questions? A few minutes though, not much.